Hey everyone, Mike here. I'm just getting everything set right here. All right. Okay, here we go. Not in a hurry. It's just that I want to get stuff done in a timely fashion. The older you get, the more takes you got to have to put the things together. Stuff that you took advantage, that you took for granted, I should say. Not took advantage of, but just took advantage of because you're young. But yeah, it's something else. So hope everybody has a good last night. Nobody got hurt. Nobody had anything drop on their head. Oh, that scares me. Just they started talking about how many people get killed every year from people shooting bullets from miles away, or they get hurt, or whatever the case may be. And it's just wow, crazy. So it seems like a lot of people will just, I think I'll just stay inside, you know, and which I don't blame them, not one bit. Come on. I think I made you bigger. You should go on in there. So it's just like, there it is. All right. That's done. Springs out of the way. All right. What did I put the little eye in the spring and make it way bigger. spring is going snap, 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 snap. Kevlar, gotta love it. They were expensive. Lucky I know a guy. Know a guy knows a guy. Knows a guy. Knows somebody. So, alright. What? You're saying hey, I don't know what to do. Make something to so you can go to it. Because it's, you know, why is that so? I guess I could make it that high. They sold the deals on there. The no, it'd be fine. It's just fine. I just don't know what to do. And then I've got these that I'm not sure what they do. Anybody here that's hey, there's nobody here. Drag racer or anything like that? I mean, it's just drag racing at all? Trying to figure out how to this is not 990 heads. Those have been put on I don't know how to change this deal. It's just like it's not we're not doing cylinder heads. So anyway, I don't know. what's going on, but I because they shouldn't have cylinder heads. Video only. Swipe left to show. Okay. At least I got that off of there. So maybe it can work. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I just make this for myself, I guess. Get these fuel lines on, and then I'm done for the day. Yep. I learned the high-speed barrel, high-speed bypass. When I had it, had everything off here, I checked it and made sure that it was set correctly and everything. There you go. And I just thought, so I probably could check everything while I got everything apart. Make sure that I know what I wrote down is still what I wrote down. Something here. And we're okay. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Yeah, we're supposed to have a so I didn't go to the grocery store. I didn't go anywhere. Over to my and this one thing or another to do the event. I didn't do anything. So, you know, and I haven't received the phone call or anything from the gentleman that called or texted me, asked me if I'd do it. I said, well, you gotta let me know today. Who you texted this morning. let's just say the people in the know wanted, there's several hundred food trucks in Roswell. Now, you take those food trucks and make them buy a permit every month of the year at $40 a month. Where before, I think we were paying 35 or 30, between 30 and $40 a year for a permit. Then they raised it. I can't remember what they raised it to. And we just buy a permit when we need it. But when I went to Roswell to buy the permit for the year, they said, no, we're just doing a permit for a month. And I said, a month? And they said, yeah. So, I had to find out. If I buy it for this event, but I'm not going to do it all, and can I buy a permit and have it for that month of the event? No, sir. You buy a permit, your 30 days starts the day you buy a permit. Okay. So, I've got to go home and wait till 25, 30 days out to buy a permit for Alien Festival or whatever. Yes. Okay. So, then I believe it was, August. And now it's back to every year. Okay. $100 and something per year. So you can see why the food vendors were mad in Roswell. But just remember, they've got no choice. Some vendors are under the assumption that they're going to be operating under the permits from the people who are actually doing the event. Now, well, I understand. I'm not a promoter. I'm not a promoter. I'm doing my work. You can buy it all exclusive permit where you can be the one that provides the permit to the food vendors, and then you can tell the state or the city or whoever is the person you have to ask that we're going to put on this festival, we're going to put on that festival, we're going to do hiking and spiking, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. done for the week? No, I'm not. I'm just done for the day. I've got to put these headers on in order to make sure these are correct. Blower restraints. We've got the blower bag on, but I've still got several. What the heck are these for? And I've got several things that I said, oh yeah, that's what these are for. I'm not sure. And I've got other things that I'm not sure why they're here. Like this thing right here. This goes like a purse handle from one side to the other. And this, I don't know what that's for. And then I've got these knuckle straps down here that are next to this that I don't know what you got that double strip that's right here. I don't know what that's for. And you got this. This is for this. The border frame. It goes right here. But I took it off to do that. And I'm not sure if I can. That might not be good. Because I damn sure I put that back on. I might not make it. Really good. I don't know. Stick a little bit on there. Make sure it works. Look at these over here. Yeah, it's working like that. 2 out of 3 like that. Anyway, thanks for coming around and watching this silly stuff. Tomorrow we will find my dash that I've got for the funny car. I'm going to see if I need that dash or can I just put some gauges on that bar. I'm going to look at some funny cars and see what is common. I know that one of the most common is they're running a dash that's $2,000 that sits right here. And it's got like a menu board down at the bottom. I mean, they have it at the top. And it is hooked up to all your sensors. Your oil, temperature, your transmission, temperature for the oil, water, water, and then you've got fuel pump pressure, blower pressure. It is a full blow dash. It's centered to death. All your engine exhaust gas temperature, what through rating. So you can look at the tune-up, which I really wish I would have. And if you've got the computer that runs that dash, basically power your dash back up after you get to the pits, and you can watch the run through your RPMs. Not the burnout or this one thing, no, because you'll see guys that will walk over. Somebody checking who you are. You'll have some guy over here pulling you up and watching you where you're at. They'll pull you up about, depends. Some people are 6-8 inches, some people are a foot. So the driver knows exactly where he is and knows how far he needs to go in. Or he knows how far he's got to go before he's in the top line. So he's not hanging the other guy out on purpose. So they say. But show almost every function in the car. You know, it'll have the RPM, and it'll have the RPM of the drive shaft, and then you'll figure out what's between the engine and the drive shaft, which is either a transmission or a clutch, and you can tell once you get into high gear, you get 1-to-1 as far as the rear end's turning the same speed the engine's turning, and if the rear end is faster than the engine, that tells you you're spinning the tires. So. Uh, So we'll have our old wheel dash. We'll just put some, back in the 80s, throw some caliber in the slots. Pressure lines on the take down fold over to the gold gauge. And have temperature transmission, temperature in the in. Did I do this one? No, I didn't do this one. I don't have a sensor in the oil pan, but we will definitely have one in the nitro car, and then we'll also have a pressure gauge inside the oil pan. And I am going to fix it to where it comes up to a certain temperature, comes up to a certain amount of positive pressure inside the oil pan. I don't know if I can get the switch that monitors that, either at the oil pan that's monitoring the pressure, or the gauge itself that's monitoring the pressure in the oil pan that's coming from the gauge, which is it'll be mechanical. It's not electronic. You just don't trust those. That's why we run an old pressure gauge that's mechanical. It's exactly what it runs. But anyway, I'm just wondering if I got a gauge that we could set at however many pounds. And I'm sure somebody knows that you build up so much pressure in the oil pan. Well, that means that your cylinder somewhere is not sealed, and it's blowing by there. So that means you broke a ring, broke a piston, chunked a rod that hasn't gone out the block yet, and or burned a piston, or burned an intake valve, or something. And somehow engine exhaust pressure is building up inside the oil pan, and it's getting ready to blow the motor up. And if I had some kind of a switch that you hooked up a dead man to it to your ignition, and when it got to, let's say, 8 pounds positive pressure inside the oil pan, I'm just giving a number, 8 pounds, and it hits 8, 8-0, 8-1, or whatever, that mercury switch kills the magneto. There's no more part. It's all done. I've never really seen the ones that are extensive. Oh hell, it's raining again. Oh well. I've got enough done today, so I guess guys, we got a little bit accomplished today. Not a lot, but got some done. Still got to figure out how I'm going to tie this back. And what I'm going to do with this, I don't know just yet. And I've got all this done, and I've got to clean this mess up. And let the bag in the back. I mean, it's just loose. You know, you can raise it up, and level it up, and do whatever you want to do, but it's just not I don't know what. Maybe there's something I could put on here somewhere, and then make an eye out of it. I mean, there's stuff in here. I mean, a slot right here, but it's not nowhere near. I mean, it'd be kind of near this one if it's not centered, but I need to have this stuff centered, you know. But you know, there's your port nozzles. There's two there, and there's two up front. There's two here. Two there and two up front. It's just the car just sitting here. I need to take it out and go run it, but just gets to where you just can't afford it. But these valve covers are going to come off, and I'm going to Scotch Brite them, get them cleaned up, and I've got a powder gun, and then I'm gonna shoot the powder coating on it. I'm gonna change the colors of them, of course. I've bought some chameleon stuff, so I'll have to see how much of that I've got, because I imagine it takes a lot. So then I gotta fix the headers. I know these are rude and crude, but these are the ones that we got. These are the ones we're gonna run, and we'll get them cleaned up, and get some of the welds dressed up, and get everything cleaned up at the flange, and go from there. But a little bit at a time. Tomorrow we'll get the headers put on it. We'll get them cleaned up, get the headers put on it, and get some other stuff done. Figure out what we're going to do up here, and I've got everything, mostly everything, kind of the way I want it, and we'll run the valves tomorrow. I was going to run them today, but I guess we'll run them tomorrow. And then I've got to get, where's it at? I seen it. I got to get this cam right here. I got to get a box made for it and get it sent to Bullet Cams. And it's one of their cams. And I gave the number to the guy, and he looked it up, and he said, "Oh, yeah, I made that cam." I said, "Well, I need it ground for my fuel altered." And he says he thinks he can do it. It just depends on how much he's got to take off at the top. And then they'll check for the hardness to see how much hardness is left. If not, I just have to buy another cam, because it's been ground past or worn past. If they grind it to a certain point, it's past the hardness thickness that they can they can use. So I mean, it is what it is. And it's a good cam. I just hate to throw it away, but I can make it. I can make a doorstop out of it, or sell it to somebody that I know, that they know that they're going to have to regrind it. But they're the thing sets all there. It's just that we'll get some testing done here pretty soon. A little bit at a time. That's what I tell people. A little at a time. And we'll go from there. So I guess I'll just jump off of here. But I'll here about 40 minutes. So I guess I better get off here and see what's all happening. So maybe someone will pick this up and look at it a little later, and maybe want to jump over to Aton Motorsports or Mike Aton over on Facebook or YouTube or TikTok, and check our website out at Aton Motorsports or Mike Aton or Big Red's Concessions. Any one of those will pick it up. And we do have the funny car body sitting out there under a couple tarps. And it's coming in here as soon as I'm making enough room. That's what I'm doing now is I'm putting everything on the motor. That's going to be the funny car, because we took the zoomy headers off. We got the weed burners. I've got over here where those white lines are at. That's where the feet of the race car is going to go, but I'm going to leave those there and just have my Sawzall there in case because maybe it might go from there to there here. I don't know. Well, I measured from here to here, and I did the same thing on the body, where the body would be right there at the fire extinguisher. And because I measured from the back of the cage all the way over to here. So I took that and then I measured from there all the way to the front of the car, and I knew how much more I had from there to the inside of the air dam in the front. So I don't know. But anyway, we got the second set of feet that go right there, and I'm hoping that all I have to do right here is to cut a little bit about like right here and cut up. I can leave this right here enough for when I put take the funny car body off and put the altered body on it, I can put this is a transmission cooler, and it holds, the transmission cooler goes in right here with the radiator shell. That makes it look like a radiator, but I've still got to make something for this to fit on, and I probably would have to wait till we put the body on it to see if I can put it in here somewhere. But I don't think that's a white marker. I think that's just that looks like the paint just got knocked off right there, or powder coating. But anyway, I gotta get a lot of stuff done tomorrow, and I need to get my electric smoker that's right with a bead hose sitting on top of it right over there next to the big old swamp cooler. That's an electric smoker, and guy got a bigger one, and we ended up buying that from him, and I'm going to use that at 200 degrees or whatever it is to do my cooking of my powder coating machines, or powder coating pieces. And I'm going to try my valve covers, and I've got some other stuff to do. In fact, I've even got some aluminum rods that I'm going to make into certain things and try to sell it at swap meets, because I've got, I don't know, 30, 35 just different sizes. Right, hell, I've got some for some Hemis, but I don't have full sets of any of them. I got 3 of some, and 5 of one, and 2 of another, and 6 of one, and I just collected them up, and then they started making those clocks. You put the clocks at the big where the crankshaft is. You put the clocks there, and you mount it on a piece of wood. And I think Daryl Grin was getting $100 a piece for his, and it's because he made them. No big deal. I'm just gonna put a piece on there and put, aluminum rod, big block Chevrolet or something. Get a piece of brass and put on there, and 4 little tacks on there, and either engrave or do something with something, and write on there what they fit, and have the 4 holes already drilled. Then go ahead and clear coat it, and actually put it on the wood and clear coat the wood, and then have the aluminum rod threaded from the other side, and just put bolts through the wood and into the rod and hold them in place, and charge whatever the heck you think you can charge for. So, we got a big old trailer coming down the road. I gotta see what that's all about. So, race car getting done. Like, subscribe, let me know what's going on. And until then, I'll talk to you guys later.